What's up, YouTube? This is Cooking with Doug. I'm back again with my Instant Pot Duo Evo Plus. Today for you guys, I'm gonna make low carb cheesecake. Now this is not everything that I'm using, but most of it. But I wanted to give y'all a glimpse before we get started. You could use whatever sugar you want. I got this on Amazon, guys. 0 carbs. And I was gonna use this, but this has like 3 grams of carbs, so. But either one would be fine. Link will be in the description to the Springform pan, y'all. It's a 7.25 inch. Instant Pot branded. Fits your Instant Pot perfectly. Okay. Link will be in the description for this as well. Don't need it. You could use the trivet that the Instant Pot came with, but this is just more pimp-like. So guys, these are the almonds that I'm going to use. They're almonds sliced, but you could use regular whole almonds. Doesn't matter. You're going to put it in your blender and you're going to grind them, or food processor, and grind them up to the consistencies of crushed graham crackers, basically. So whichever one you get is fine. And guys, use whatever blender or food processor you have. I happen to have a Vitamix. And by the way, if you don't have a Vitamix, you just don't have a blender. Just kidding. I'm just going to do the whole bag. And just save the rest for a later time. That's my Vitamix, y'all. Okay, this is what we're looking like. We only need 2 cups, so I'm going to throw the rest in the bag. In this, the bag it came in, and when I want to make low carb cheesecake again, I already got the crust. See, guys, boom. So I got my 2 cups right here. Alright, so now we want to melt 5 tablespoons of butter. See it right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I left this room temperature, but you don't have to because you're going to put it in the microwave or whatever you're using to melt it anyways. All good. Alright, this is what the butter looks like. Alright, I'm going to dump my almonds in here, and I'm going to dump the butter in there. Now, just to go overboard, I am going to add some FlavorGod Buttery cinnamon roll to this to add some more flavor. You don't have to. Tastes fine just the way it is, but you know how I do. Just mix it up and kind of give it a taste. Link will be in the description for that too. Some folks like to use parchment paper and all that good stuff. I'm just going to spray out my Springform, and that's good enough for me. So now we're going to dump the 2 cups of almonds, buttered, flavored almonds in here. I'm going to pack it in. We're going to use something like a glass to press it down even more. I'm just setting the tone. You can use like a bottle, anything with like a flat bottom. But I use like this measuring cup. And just press it down. I'm going to put this in the freezer for I don't know, like 10 minutes while I get the other stuff done. You're going to need 16 ounces of cream cheese, which is 2 regular boxes. So dump that in. Now my cream cheese is room temperature, so it's easier to mix. Alright guys, we're going to add our sour cream, 1 cup of sour cream. You get the point. You know what guys, I just did a taste test and this one, it has too much of a bitter taste, so I'm not going to use this after all. I'm going to go ahead and use the Walmart stevia, and I'm going to use 2/3 cup. Alright, I'm going to add my 2 eggs. We need 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Gonna use my spurtle, y'all. Scrape down the edges. And just get a final blend. Just because I'm gonna add some of that as well. Don't have to. You can add a little bit of cinnamon if you want. I'm gonna add that and give it a final mix. I almost forgot, this does need a little pinch of salt. I have my pink salt, but your table salt will be fine, whatever you got, just a pinch. That's it. And then I'm going to give it a final mix. Alright. So this is in my freezer for 15 minutes. You hear that? Perfect. So now I'm going to pour my batter in there. And you don't have to put it in your freezer, guys. It's just, why not? While you're preparing your batter, just makes sense. I'll get the rest in. Alright guys, that's what we're looking like. Now I'm going to put some foil on the top of mine. Some people do, some people don't. But I am. Alright guys, 1 cup of water. Alright, let's get this in there, guys. Easy peasy. Alright guys. We're going to hit pressure cook. I'll keep it on custom. I'm going to do 28 minutes on high, and then I'm going to do a 10-minute natural release. Guys, if you don't have this particular Instant Pot, consider getting it. In my opinion, I think this is the best standalone pressure cooker that you can get in 2019 and 2020 so far. Alright guys, we just hit pressure. So I'll be back in 28 minutes because remember we're also going to do a 10-minute natural release. So total time of 38 minutes technically. But I'll be back in 28. Alright guys. Now we're just going to do a 10-minute natural release. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. Alright guys, 10 minutes have passed. And we're going to hit cancel. And we're going to let out the pressure. Shouldn't be any anyway. See? Not much. Alright, let's take this out, y'all. Okay. So, guys, I'm going to put this in my refrigerator overnight. And we'll cut it in the morning and see what we're working with. Alright guys, it's about 11:40 a.m. And I gotta lie, I did this. What you saw previously was like 2 o'clock in the morning, New Year's Day. I was supposed to make this New Year's Eve. I set out the stuff like, I don't know, like 2 p.m. and I was supposed to do it around 5 and then just throw it in my refrigerator and just take it out now. But things came up and I didn't do it. So I remember at 1 o'clock in the morning, you know, after celebrating and all that stuff, I realized I had my cream cheese and my butter still out. I was like, oh no, we're going to use this. We're going to make this cheesecake. So I got up, went down and made it. So anyway, don't mind me, y'all. I'm still a little groggy. So one thing I wanted to tell you that I didn't record for some reason. 28 minutes wasn't enough. Now the video that I've watched of a person making this, they did it for 28 minutes and it was fine, but they didn't use any foil. But I did, so that might be the reason. So I did an additional 10 minutes. So I'm going to put in the description 38 minutes with a 10-minute natural release. That's what I wanted to tell you before I forget. So anyway, let's get this butter knife and go along the sides and get this thing out of here. It's looking good. Okay. And guys, this is my first time making a low carb cheesecake, but I did make a regular cheesecake last year in June in my Instant Pot Mini. If you look that up, you'll see that. So this is my second time ever making a cheesecake on my own. My subscribers know I love cheesecake, so I have no problem buying it in the store. Look at that, y'all. Shout out to my Kitchen Gadgets group on Facebook. I cut into it, y'all. I'm still a little groggy, but it's all good. Let's take a bite. Alright, guys. I'm ready to take a bite. Nice. You take a bite. You got it? Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It just has a small, like, aftertaste, but perfect. You know what I would do next time, guys? I would maybe add like a squirt of lemon, some fresh lemon in it. I would do that. But this is good. This is legit. Very good. You guys got to try it. So the buttery almond crust, legit. It tastes great. With or without the help of the buttery cinnamon seasoning I put on it. It's good. And with the melted butter, it keeps its form pretty good. So definitely try that. But the key to this, guys, is the sugar you use. Of course, you want to use a low carb sugar, obviously, right? Like a stevia or whatever. But from what I've noticed, the different sugars have more of an aftertaste than others. So I would definitely, before you make this, get a sugar that has the least aftertaste, and then you'll be good. Because this sugar had a huge aftertaste, so I didn't want to use it. So guys, do me a favor, comment below if you know of a low carb sugar that you've used that doesn't have any aftertaste at all. The reason why I asked that is because I've had low carb cheesecake, from a cheesecake place, and it didn't have any aftertaste at all. So I know that there's sugars out there that don't have it. I'm new to low carb, so all I know is to go to Walmart and get whatever's there. I went on Amazon and I picked out one that had some good views, but it did have a strong aftertaste. So do me a favor, comment below on what sugars you've used. That way it can help me and it can help the viewers as well. But anywho, this was fun. I'm about to crawl back in my bed and get me some more rest. Anywho, if you have whatever pressure cooker you have, whether it's an Instant Pot, Ninja Foodie, Kasori, Go Wise, whatever you have, I would love for you to join my pressure cooker group. It's called Pressure Cooking with Doug. And we would love to see what you're putting in your pressure cooker, what you're making. We love to see different recipes there. I'll put a link in the description to that group. And it's all pressure cookers, not just an Instant Pot. Also, if you're low carb and like me, consider joining my Lower Carb Nation group on Facebook. I'll put a link in the description to that. And we want to see what you make in low carb. And if you're just setting up, it's the new year, y'all. If you're looking to change your diet, which so many people are in the beginning, and hopefully you'll stick with it, consider joining my group. We would love to see what you're making, and if you need any inspiration, join, scroll down, and get inspired. Guys, if you have an Instagram, look me up on Instagram, Cooking with Doug. Happy New Year to you guys. I'll be doing another video on formally saying Happy New Year to everybody, but it is the new year, so Happy New Year. And hit like if you like it. Remember to subscribe. Thanks for just even looking at my video, y'all. It's Cooking with Doug. We out.